And I think ego is actually a good word. I think a lot of people want the big following because that will satisfy some inner need for them to feel significant. If you do a Toyota 5 whys exercise on that, like, why do you want 100,000 followers? It'll really come back down to that they're probably feeling some kind of lack in self-esteem or self-worth that they feel would be satisfied by having an adoring mass of 100,000 fans or followers who would, hang off every piece of content you put up there, and it would top up your bank. You'd feel like a significant person. And see some pretty shallow cycles out there in terms of, big followings. A lot of people just buy the followers. They might have 50,000 fans on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then they do a post and there's like 2 comments.
Zero engagement.
Yeah, hang on a minute. There's something not quite adding up there, and can actually have the reverse effect of what they're trying to do is buy authority, but it doesn't really translate. It could actually backfire and say, hey, look, here's someone who doesn't have an amazing amount of integrity because they're just fabricating the illusion of authority. They don't actually have authority. They've got money to buy the perception of it.
Yeah, it's like trying to buy trust, but you just can't buy trust. It has to be earned over time, and same with authority. And those vanity metrics aren't going to really, if anything, you can go away and shoot for those vanity metrics, but it's just fueling the case of you not being fulfilled and sending you further away from what your deep inner truth goal would be anyway. And I love that you talked about the e-commerce race or racetrack. And the biggest racetrack probably online at the moment is Amazon, one of the biggest racetracks. And I teach people to buy websites that are related to Amazon. And sometimes there's people that have their whole business where they're just running around the track constantly on the Amazon racetrack, hoping to win 24/7. And that can be affiliate websites where they got affiliate commissions with Amazon associates, which we've seen the major effect of the commission changes that have just happened with that. But also, I think a lot of people that buy FBA businesses, fulfillment by Amazon, are completely unconscious that Amazon can shut down their business like that. And I'm talking multi-million-dollar companies as well. And I've spoken to some people like Mike Jackness from Ecom Crew, who owns FBA businesses, and he's got some FBA businesses and was dropshipping. So, and also doing a bit of fulfillment himself, which is great. But the scary thing is that Amazon is so magnetic and so attractive because they've got a big pool of buyers that they pull you in to have more of your product on the Amazon platform rather than you owning it yourself. And it can be very hard for us to try and stay in our lane. But I feel that most of us forget that, or aren't conscious that we don't have the control over it. What other ones that you see online, like Amazon, that are similar to that example?
Well, the Amazon one's really interesting because, as people take the easy path and they make less difficult decisions, we will find ourselves in a scenario where Amazon literally owns everything online. They will just, like the Amazons, the Walmarts, the Aldi stores, all these places that have low cost, fast delivery, easy infrastructures for people to plug into, they'll just gobble everything up. Little independence will phase out. Now, I want to state this. I'm playing on the Amazon racetrack too. I've put my book and my Kindle there. I've got my audio up on Audible. It's called Work Less, Make More. I might as well mention that. Someone's going to ask.
I was going to mention it at the end anyway.
But I play on that racetrack because that's a great platform to take advantage of. I'm utilizing the fact they've got all the eyeballs, they've got all the market. I even run ads on Amazon to boost it, and I'm constantly ranking my book in the categories that matter for me to get a good customer. And anyone who reads my book will get rapid introduction to my concepts and decide if I'm the person who can help them or not. So it's a great platform for me to play on. but I'd hate to be dependent on it, because we did see them cut the affiliate commissions, and that was always going to happen. Actually, I'm lucky I kind of got banned from their affiliate program like 7 or 8 years ago, because it was another reminder.